got the mic in hand. David's laughing like a one-man band, talking disco, bell-bottom flares, and a little bit of scripture to say your prayers. It's the past, it's the present, it's the holy air. Sit back and join us, Bible, bibs, and a prayer. Bible, bibs, and a prayer. We're keeping it real. From the red, white, and blue to the spinning wheel. It's stories and devotion, good vibes to share. Come on and listen to Bible, bibs, and a prayer.
Good morning, America. Good morning to you. Another sunrise, another chance to shine. A new week is upon you and I. Yes, it is. So let us wake up our friends and seize the day. I don't know about you, but David and I, hey, we are all saddled up. And you know what, Dave? I'm not really feeling the cowboy hat today.
Yeah.
So, no. But we are ready to go this beautiful morning. So come on, open up those eyes, grab yourself some giddy up and go. That rocket fuel in a steaming cup, or if you're like me, you love that cold coffee, iced coffee. And I think I've got a problem, ladies and gentlemen. I've become addicted to that stuff, especially over there at Bibs. They got a good product going on, let me tell you. Now, we're not getting paid for anything, but let me tell you, they are the bomb. But get that stuff going in you, whatever you need to saddle up and let us hit the trail together. How about it there? Charging? No, we never walk. Well, unless we have to intentionally walk somewhere, but you know what I mean? We're charging into a brand new week, and we're a little behind, guys. We're a little behind, and we'll explain why here in a minute. But we've still got the joy in our hearts and a smile on our face. Look at this. Yeah, please don't. Dave, can you edit that real quick?
Let's put the blur over you.
Yeah, the blur. Yeah, we haven't got the blur yet, but we might get our blur on today. Our friends, every morning is a beautiful morning, and are you willing to embrace the beauty, find the good, and forget the bad? And you know what? Our area, wow, a lot of tragedy going on. But again, it comes down to looking at what we have each and every day, the blessings God gives us. We got to look for it sometimes, but they are there, I promise you. Rejoice, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, rejoice that you are alive. And when you look in that mirror, remember you are beautiful, you matter in this world, and hey, guess what? Most of all, you are loved. Now let's get to it, shall we? It is shake and bake time, the moment that you've all been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, allow me to introduce the one, the only, the man of the hour, the one, the only, oh, and by the way, he's one of my very best friends, Mr. David Keener. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good to see you. How you doing?
Fancy cups, fancy cups. Well, you know, I got to be honest with you. Like I said, we're all messed up, you know, with our timing because we had a big old church party Sunday, and it just messed everything up. So I had to have David come out on off hours. But I promised him I would bring us some root beer. Now, This is from Fun Days. And just by the way, to let you know, they are closing the end of the month. So if you want to get your root beer on, one last good, oh my goodness, a gallon of sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it's good. So David there's got his brand new cup that he has one for himself. He gifted me with one last week. But see, I'm the big guy, so I got to be a glutton, and I go with the big boy cup. Who's a big boy? Who's a big boy? David, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. You know, it's late night. We're off hours. You know, anything can happen after hours, right? I'm telling you.
David and I were talking. Maybe we ought to venture into the late night show.
Oh, boy.
Call-ins. How about it, folks? What do you think about that? You could hit us up with all those trivia questions that keep you up late at night. Maybe David and I could bring some peace of mind or more insanity to the picture, you know. I don't know. But how is life in Keenerville?
It's good. Things are cooling off, you know. I'm liking that a
Loving
lot.
it.
It's great.
Loving it.
Got a little bit of rain the other day. Not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, just enough to probably make the weeds grow.
Yeah.
Now, again, for you guys that have those beautiful manicured lawns, I'm sure it's helping. For us, it's got the old weed beds going. I don't know if it's really going to help or not, other than to watch.
Yeah, I'm still green, but I'm struggling. I've got some spots that are turning a little brown, so we're fighting a good fight, if you will.
I don't know if I'll get censored on this, but is it wrong to go out for a man to pee on them brown spots and try to help the environment out?
I got a dog that already does that for me, so that's helping out.
Boy, this might be a thing for the viewers. It covers my whole face. We don't need the blur.
We
just got the big cup.
I was nice enough. I took you off camera while you were drinking, but you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that might be a good thing for the people because they're like, "Good golly, where'd this guy come from?" But no, you have a good weekend.
I did. Looking forward to the long weekend coming up.
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize it's Labor Day weekend coming up.
Yeah.
Where has the summer went? And I know we've said that before, but honestly, I mean, you can smell it. It's football season, high school football, volleyball. Monday night, we had Ellie, our 12-year-old, has kicked off her volleyball season, and it's like, bleacher butt is back.
It doesn't take long for things to go numb.
David, I know I'm not the sharpest tool in the tool shed, but after, watching Kylie, Michaela, and Kelsey from before junior high play volleyball, I would have invested in one of those bleacher seats.
Yeah.
No. Why would I do that? Everybody else around is sitting in bleacher seats except me.
Yep.
Again, not the sharpest tool in the tool shed at times.
Been there, done that.
Yes, but oh my goodness. And I know I'm going to get in probably heat on this one, but why do we have to travel so far?
Well, I mean,
with the small schools,
you're kind of out there in the middle of nowhere to your defense, so you gotta.
It's just
go.
Like there's still a lot of small schools we can play versus 2.5 hours down in Boonville, West Virginia.
Oh,
Nothing against our West Virginia brothers and sisters.
Yeah, that's a little far.
Yeah, but oh my goodness, yeah. So anyway, but yes, the season is upon us. Did Dover get to win?
Yeah, they did.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah. New coach this year.
That's right.
Yeah.
That
to win.
Think he's getting a lot of support?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think he is.
I mean, that was a legacy there at Dover. So
yeah, I know Matt. I used to work with Matt. He's a good guy.
Yeah. Yeah, we Canton Valley won pretty big there against Central Catholic. So we'll see what happens there. Again, small numbers, man. Mm-hmm. That's always a killer for small schools is getting those numbers out. And, if you go them both ways, that's always tough. Yeah. I did it. It just – I don't care how many 40-yarders you run, wind sprints. They always say, come fourth quarter, that's where you got to suck it up. But it's like you can only suck it up so much.
Right.
When you're getting beaten both ways, constantly. So shout out to all the small school linemen out there especially.
There you go.
You guys are studs. You keep running them 40-yard wind sprints. The worst thing, David, and we didn't do it in high school, not too much, but the crab walk and the bear crawl. Mm. Now, when you're a little bit chubby, that belly tends to get in the way. And Mother Nature just kind of takes its course, and, of course, heaviness leads to the ground quicker.
Right.
When you've got all that little extra bulk already going the wrong way, it does not help. So, tell you what, here's a challenge for you. Anybody out there listening in, get somebody to tape you doing a bear crawl or a crab walk and send it in, and we'll get you a cup. Yes, we will. But we're not liable for any ER visits or ambulance trips, okay? All right. Anything else new, David?
No, I think that about covers it.
The young man, how many kids in school?
I got one already started, and the middle one, the 4-year-old, starts preschool this coming week on Tuesday. So,
wow,
heaven help those people.
Yes, and then when the day comes, Cindy's got all 3 in school.
Oh, she's gonna be in heaven.
What will she do?
I don't know.
Probably absolutely nothing to make up for all
You're
that
right.
time. You'll be coming home and making dinner.
Yeah.
I'm still resting. But David, I overheard this guy the other day talking to his buddy. So he says, it's my wife's birthday tomorrow. Last week I asked her what she want, what she wanted as a present. Now that's a hard thing for guys, right?
Yep.
To try to figure out what their wife wants for the birthday. Now, of course, we always hear, well, you should know, especially if you've been married a long time. Mm-hmm. You know me. And no, we don't. I mean, yes, we do, but no, we don't when it comes to picking presents. I don't know about you, David, but I'm not the best at it.
No.
So his buddy asked, so what did you ask? What did she ask for? The husband replies to his friend. She said, oh, I don't know. Just give me something with diamonds. So I'm giving her a deck of playing cards, which I hope he has a good health insurance policy.
He's going to need
insurance, yes. I might try to pull that one on, Carrie.
Let me know how that goes.
Yeah. Maybe we can do a show from the hospital, Alrighty, our thought of the day. I realize how precious life is, probably because I've seen how it can be taken away. Actually, Pierce Bronson said that. Yeah, the actor. I've always liked him.
Yeah.
Good actor. But, guys, today we're going to flip the script a little bit. We've been talking about hate and some love there, but especially why we hate. But this week we're just going to, due to all the tragedy, David, oh my goodness, we have just been hit hard in our area.
Yeah.
And, dealing with just how precious life can be. And David, as well as our listeners, do you ever think about the day you just might not be here anymore?
More so now than I used to.
Why is that?
Well, I think age has a lot to do with it, for one. Yeah.
Maturity, wisdom, you start to see life doesn't last forever.
Yeah.
Each generation dies, and you move up a slot.
Yep.
You're in the pecking order, if you're blessed enough to make it that
Right.
far. Yeah. Do we really think of no longer being here, walking on this earth and enjoying, and this is a key, enjoying all the fruits of life? Now, I know I really do not, unless something is usually going on with my health,
Yeah.
the big scare, but how often do we really think about it in a sense of day to day? Because are we so caught up in our busyness of life that we don't really, I don't have time to die.
We're just going.
Yeah, I don't have time to die. And just being honest. We're told in James 4:14, and this is out of the English Standard Version, yet you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you, and I used this verse Sunday, for you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. And that hit me, David. We're just a mist. Here 1 second and gone the next. What mark did we really leave? Will they go back one day and archive, like some of the first beginnings of TV, and they see us? Wow, look at these guys, But, which is so true. How many of us make plans for tomorrow as well as the future? But within a moment, life here on this earth can be taken away from each one of us. And, last week, I had a little hospital visit, and that's what kind of messed us up here too a little bit. But, again, David, as you said, you get older and things just aren't the way they used to be.
Yeah.
Especially with the body. Things don't work as well. And I know a lot of people in our church are going through that now, where life revolves around doctor's appointments and prescription pickups.
Yep.
And that's not the best life in the world, is it?
No.
To where your social life revolves around who you see at the doctor's office. And I'm not joking about that. It's true. And sometimes I see the frustration in the people's eyes here at Roxford Church of just, this just, ugh. I mean, there is no way around this. We're all going to die one day, but we just don't know when. And like I said, last week I had a two-a-day stress test because I'm being discriminated against, David. If you weigh over 290 pounds, according to Altman Hospital, you have to have a 2-day stress test.
That sounds terrible.
That was discrimination, and I was looking for a good attorney, but I couldn't find one. But, so the first day was the injections and all that, lickety-split, no problem, which I'm like, yes. Of course, you know what's coming the second day. The treadmill.
Ooh.
Which I did survive and accomplish. Didn't take too long to get the heart rate up on that one. I think by the time you would have ate a Big Mac sandwich, I was done hitting my...
Feeling a burn.
Yeah. But, I'm sitting there catching my breath. The text says, you got something going on. So before you know it, I have some cardiologist telling me we might need to do another heart cath, which, from last year I had a heart attack, the old Widowmaker, 100%. They took care of that, but then they're like, oh, we're going to leave this 80% blockage in you in another part. I'm like, okay, what do I know? So anyway, the next thing I know, and I know I've got an 80%, they know I've got an 80%, but hey, we're going to try to fix this. So we're going to do a heart cath, put a stent in. Okay. Yeah. I've already met my deductible for the year, so hey, maybe I can get some liposuction or some Botox.
Yeah, while you're in there.
You know, which I doubt they'll throw anything in for free, but it doesn't hurt to ask. So, of course, then you have to stay the whole night because then you're a liability.
You're right, yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So then the next day, first thing they come in, they ship you down, and I don't know. For anybody that's had a heart cath, you know what I'm talking about. They shave you here, they shave you down there, and, and it's just, you can feel your blood pressure rising.
If you didn't have problems before, you have them at that point.
And then I've been blessed. They go through here in the wrist. But, before you know it, and they gave me the good stuff, too, this time. A little Benadryl with a little sleepy stuff because I'm allergic to the dye. So I'm feeling pretty good. But then I'm trying to understand the doctor, what he's saying. Well, Mr. Manbeck, I really don't think you need a stent. And I'm like, now's a great time to tell me. We could have saved this whole, because in the back of my mind, David, I've lost 3 days of production because of all this nonsense.
Well, not to mention the stress it's put you under having to deal with all that.
Well, my wife, she's worried. And of course, I love it, ladies, and I'm not picking, but I am, David. For the love of Mary, God forbid, if anything happens to you, don't tell your wife, don't tell your kids, because all of a sudden becomes, you ever see the piranha on the National Geographic, how the piranha just attacked?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I was told everything that I was doing wrong within 10 seconds as soon as they got there. It's like, why did I even call? I'd have had more luck down in the morgue just hanging out with them.
Well, they want you to stick around.
I know, but it's like, that's not the time to tell me about how much, I need to lay off the Pepsi, I need to lay off this and that. It's like, can we just be cool for a minute? But, here's the thing, though, David. I wasn't worried.
Yeah.
But I allowed my emotions, that irritation and frustration, to overrun even that feeling of, wow, this could be serious.
Mm-hmm.
And again, my whole point is this, how we let life, our time, dictate so much. Do you ever have enough time to get it all done, David?
No, not even close.
Not even close. Viewers, listeners, do you have the time to get everything done? Do we ever have the time? But again, it's just more irritation than anything because I've got things to do, David. I'm a busy man.
Yeah.
Like nobody else is busy. But again, do we get so involved in life as human beings, we forget to live as well as fear? Now, I know fear is from the devil. So where are you going with, Jim? We're of the flesh, right?
We are.
Do you have fears sometimes?
Absolutely.
Worries? Yeah. But I thought about that, David. Forget to live. And we get so wrapped up. I know you're the man at your work. And it's like, you become so needed, Mm-hmm. Who's going to solve the problem? Well, let's turn to David. Somebody needs to talk. Hey, let's talk to brother. And again, I'm not complaining at all, but it just gets to the point where does it begin and where does it end?
Yeah.
You ever been that way in life? It's just like one job assignment after the next, one project after the next. And, boy, I messed up there. Boy, I really messed up. But anyway, it's like, what are we doing in life? And that's what I'm kind of wondering, David. Do we ever take the time to think about that? Of what really matters?
Yeah.
To you, what really matters in life? What would you say?
We have this, it's a standing joke, and don't misunderstand. I love my job. I've been there 20 years. I love it. And when we take vacations, a lot of us call it a raycation because we're on vacation, but we're still working.
Right.
Because there's stuff that has to be done. There's stuff that comes up while you're out. So they don't want us to. They obviously want us to take our time. We've earned our time, but
right.
You got to get stuff done. So
you're so right. And it's funny, this upcoming Sunday, we're going to talk about that since it's Labor Day, but also Sunday, how many of us actually take the time to rest.
Yeah.
And what really is rest. And I've got some stats on that as far as when we go on vacation as Americans, how many of us take the work with us?
Yep.
The laptops,
Yep.
the phone calls. We can't turn it off.
Yep.
Is that a good way to put it, David?
Yeah.
Maybe we can't turn things off. So how about you, friends? Can you turn it off like you should? Or do you have a problem with that? How do you shut it off? And again, with all this tragedy going on in our area, David, I mean, we've just been hit. And my heart just breaks.
Yeah.
But does it break us enough to do something about it? I'm great at complaining, David.
Sure.
I want to lose weight. I need to lose weight. Especially you go to the doctor. You get all pumped up. You walk out of there because you see your weight.
Yep.
But what do? Jim Manbeck stops at the drive-thru. Well, one last meal. That's a crock.
Yeah.
Now, I have changed that quite a bit. But again, it's how far are we willing to actually make a change? How far are you guys willing to make a change to where you actually start to think about life and what really is enjoyment, what really means something? And again, dude, I'm not dissing your place of work, but you're just a number.
Yeah.
God forbid something happens to you. They will replace you eventually.
Yep.
Maybe it takes 2 or 3 people, but that's just life. And again, I'm not just like here at Roxford. One day I will be replaced. So we're all easily we can be replaced.
Yep.
Especially in the corporate world. But again, think about all the what ifs as well of all the things I've not accomplished yet. You ever think about that? Like you're laying there at night trying to drift off. Or maybe driving to, I know you drive sometimes, when you get into that zone. Do you ever think about, and I don't know, I'm just going out here. Maybe you guys can help me. The what ifs, or what I could have been, what I could have done.
Mm-hmm.
That's sometimes I think that's okay, but then other times that can be very destructive as well.
Right.
What I could have been, what I could have done. By golly, I could have played for Tennessee and, been playing, well, not the Browns, good golly. I could have went to pro wrestling there and did something. But, in family, does our family take a beating, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
To where they get the least of us at times. And that's the one thing that I was thinking here this past week with myself and everything going on is my family. And I get so involved with your job, or in my case, my calling, you forget about the most important blessing God has given you, your family.
Yeah.
And that's sad, man, because it's like almost, I worked for a company years ago, most of my life, and there was this arrogant individual who had rose to the top of the ladder, and he was so cocky that his children had to make appointments to see him.
Jeez.
That's how much into himself he was. How important he was. And I never forgot that. But how close can we come to that in a sense? Maybe they're not making appointments, but boy, we're putting them in between the appointment times, you know?
Yep.
Or everybody else needs something, but what about your own kids? What about your own family?
Right.
Any thoughts on that, David? Do you think we fall into that sometimes, and no matter what profession we're in?
Yeah, I think sometimes. I mean, I've again talked about how much I love my job. I've been blessed that I am home pretty much every single evening by 5. I've got the flexibility to take my son to school every single morning for the most part.
Cool.
So I get to do that. So I'm tried to make family time as much of a priority as I can, and my company gives me the ability to do so, and I'm very thankful for that.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That is, because how many of us, and I know people, that's all they do, work.
Yeah.
And then what? You die.
Yeah.
You make all this money, but you never get to enjoy it.
Yeah. I heard somebody talking about that last week. They had their kids are grown up now and they're out of the house and they're looking through family pictures from the last few years, and he noticed that he wasn't really in any of them because he was working.
The Cat's in the Cradle.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that? Little Joe or something sings that. When you coming home?
Yeah.
Son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. Oh man, that is whoever wrote that song hit it right on the head.
Yeah.
Because of that cycle, you raise your children or lack of raising, and then you want to spend time with them when it's convenient for you, but now they're doing the same thing that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Repeat cycle. Well, how about you guys listening? Where do you stand with taking the time to enjoy life and the people around you? Going back, way back, Garth Brooks had a lot of hits back in the day. But the one that came to mind as I was thinking about this segment, if tomorrow never comes, would my family really know how much they mean to me? And let's be honest, David, sometimes words are cheap.
Yeah.
Words are. How many times do we say I love you? And it's just a repetitive,
Right.
without thinking about that. Today I called up my wife doing this, and I said, hey, I just want to tell you I love you. No reason, no rhyme.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to make sure she knew, because, you never know. I mean, aliens could come down and abduct me, man. I mean, that might be it for Brother Jim. He'd be sitting on this side of the desk. But yeah, no. I mean, how many times do we really say that to the people we care about and actually mean it without saying, love you? Yeah, love you too.
Right.
Good night. You're going through the actions.
Emotions.
Or, excuse me, the motions. Yeah, there's no... You do, but it's not passionate.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a word that we can apply this week. What do we do with passion? What are you passionate about? So, again, do these people, my friends, our friends out there, do they know how much they mean to you? Something to think about this week. And out of Proverbs 16:9, the heart of man plans his ways, but the Lord establishes his steps. And that is so true. Oh, we've got all kinds of plans, don't we, David?
Sure do.
Oh, my goodness. I could write a book on all the plans I had.
Yeah.
But the Lord establishes my steps. Let us know whether we are on the right track or not, and maybe chew on this a little bit this week. But before we go, Mr. David said he had a surprise here. And he is the whiz, the brains behind all this, trust me.
Well, new season. We have new things that we can try out. I got a new little segment from time to time. I like to call it 1 second song. And I've got a few clips of some songs picked out here. And we'll put Brother Jim on the spot a little bit. You guys can play along too.
Great.
See if you can pick out one of these songs. Now they're popular songs, and most of them are from the 80s, so they should be right up your alley.
All right.
But here, let's go with number 1 here. See if you can get this one.
AC/DC.
I know you get the band. Yeah, band is right.
Oh,
Want to hear it again?
yeah.
They all sound similar. Is the problem with AC/DC?
I know, you're right. That I give up on that one. It's
Thunderstruck.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One of the greatest songs to come out for high school football, David.
Yes.
Hit the Thunderstruck, you're running through the tunnel, Friday night lights. Oh my goodness. If you've never been there, you don't know what you're missing out on. All right. At least I got the band right.
Yeah. We'll try another one?
Sure.
All right. See if we can get this one. Another big popular 80s song.
Living on a Prayer.
You got it.
Yes.
I need a
Bon
ding,
Jovi.
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Nailed it. How about we'll go back into the 70s. This might be a
okay.
little tough here. It really isn't your band, but let's see.
ABBA.
Yep.
Dancing Queen.
You got it.
Oh, baby. And thank you to my mama because she still got the record. What's the big ones?
The 33s.
The 33s, yeah, the
Yeah.
album. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, ABBA.
Yep.
Wow. How many of you people out there listening got that one? Uh-huh.
Got 2 more here.
Oh, boy.
See if you can get this one from the 80s.
Oh, Run This Way. Or Walk This Way,
Yes,
excuse me.
yes.
DMC.
Yep, you got it.
Or Run DMC.
Aerosmith, but yeah.
Oh. Hatui. Not an Aerosmith
Really?
kind of guy.
Really?
No. Oh.
Well, Steven Tyler looks like he should have died about 55 years ago, so I mean...
I'll come in next week wearing scarves.
Please don't. Please don't.
She told me to. Yeah. All right.
One more. This
All
one's
right,
from
here
the
we go.
70s.
Ooh. The Bee Gees?
Yep. Can you name a song?
Oh, What a Woman?
Nope.
Okay.
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, Saturday. Again, my mom has the one that opened to 3.
My mom had that too.
Yes,
It
you had a
blue,
white-
blue and white cover. I still remember it.
Yes, you opened
Yeah.
it up and it was like a little book.
Yeah, yeah.
John Travolta in that white outfit, and I believe he had those big old shoes.
Platform shoes.
Platform shoes, yeah. He's come a long way from
has.
Mr. Cotta. Who was he on, Mr.
I didn't see many of those.
Oh, okay. Now we're going back. Hey, how about you guys? Help us out. John Travolta's character name on Welcome Back, Cotta. Oh, that was a... Good golly. Let's break out our bell bottoms on that one, boys and girls, and get our afros back on. That was fun, Dave.
Yeah.
We'll have to do this again
Yeah.
and get, have some for the... I need to figure out how I can try to get you.
I would like that. The problem is I have to prepare all this
So
stuff,
you're
so
going
I
to
know what it is.
Exactly. I'll bring in my tape recorder.
It's fun because I am very much a music buff.
Yeah.
And I'm 70s and 80s and even 90s. I'm pretty good on. So
Okay. Sounds like a challenge, boys and girls. Hey, here's an idea. Let us know. Maybe send one in. Could they send something in to see if you could guess, David? Is that possible?
sure.
All right. We might have to have David write that out for us to
Just
see.
if you send the file in, if you email it in or whatever, obscure it. Don't put the real name in the file.
Yeah.
What it is, because that'll be obvious. But
Just Bible Bibs and a Prayer challenge for
There you
David.
go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's put the... He thinks he's the champ, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he earns the title or not.
Yep.
So, yes. Well, my friends, that just about does it for this Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. Mr. David, my friend, closing thoughts or comments for this segment?
No, this was fun. I enjoyed this one. I hope that folks enjoyed it too. I hope it brightened their day a little bit.
Yeah, and even though we're doing it for the morning, I kind of dig this late night vibe.
Yeah. Should we?
I'm going to have to work on my voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Well, our friends, as we close, please remember, you have meaning, you have value, and most of all, you are loved. May God continue to bless you. Just as well, may you and I continue to thank our Lord above for all the blessings each and every day. And if we meet again, well, then we will smile and rejoice. And if not, then this party was well made. Thank you for joining David and myself this morning here on Bible Bibs and a Prayer. This is the big guy, Brother Jim. Out.